Hey, what's going on, people? It's SGZ here from the Spartan Game Zone, and in this video I'll be talking about the Guardian Takedown, because right now it's broken. If you've played it, you would know what I'm talking about, but you don't need to worry because it'll be fixed soon, and I'll be letting you know what is being done to fix it and when that fix will be. It's also possible right now to determine how the Guardian Takedown will perform after this fix is implemented, and I'll be showcasing that so you can test your gear on some representative enemies while we wait for it to go live. If you enjoyed the video, I'd appreciate it if you could drop a like. It helps keep me motivated and keep me uploading videos, and let's crack into it. So I'm not talking about the crystal puzzles that instantly kill you when you fail, or how you'll reset back to the start each time you fail a platforming puzzle, or the drop rates of the bosses. No, some of that might be addressed in the next hotfix, but what definitely will be is the health scaling, which is completely off track in the higher mayhem levels right now, and here's what they had to say about it earlier today. Although we don't have more to share at this time, we can confirm that the community voice regarding the latest takedown and update has been heard. Changes based on community feedback are being worked on and are going to be rolling out next week. This does include changes coming for enemy health within the takedown. So that's good news, and I hear it could be early next week at that. Rather than the typical Thursday we get hotfixes, we might get it, say, a couple of days earlier. But I do wonder how it even got to this point. It launches and it's instantly unplayable for the majority of players. I really don't understand how that happens, and if you're wondering, here's how it looks now. Enemies have far too much health, and no, I didn't enable true takedown mode. This is what it looks like for me on my Amara on Mayhem 10. Running this thing solo is a struggle, to say the least. There's really only one gun that I can use right now, and that's the recursion. Everything else feels like I'm firing candy floss that just melts in the enemy's mouths. What comes with the bullet sponges is the rate that you chew through ammo. When I complete the first stage, I'm lucky if I have half my ammo left. I guess that's understandable because I have been fighting miniature grave wards up until that point, but I guess that's just how it is before the fix comes along. It's as though true takedown is always enabled, or that they forgot to nerf the enemy's health with the balance update, or a combination of both. I'm also wondering if they tested it on the higher mayhem levels. If they did test it and gave it the green light, then I'm really not sure why they did that, because simply it isn't fun right now. You can see how the health scaling is supposed to be by visiting any place outside of the takedown where the enemies that are in it spawn. What you're seeing right now is how the takedown at the Guardian Breach should be feeling to players. Now, some of these enemies aren't exactly the same. The Guardian Takedown does prefix some of them, adding an extra health bar or what have you, which means they are more difficult, but the difference right now, it is currently huge inside and outside of the takedown. Inside the takedown, the HELLSHOCK is nigh unusable. It's one of the best pistols in the game, but it may as well not even be in the game when it comes to running the takedown. It takes me comfortably more than 5 mags to kill most of the Guardians, whereas here, outside of the takedown, I can kill them in 1. The Kaleidoscope is pretty much back to its usual self outside of the takedown, but inside it, it just doesn't feel anything close to that. It's one of the best SMGs in the game, even after its nerf, but there really isn't anything to suggest that that's the case when you're in the Guardian Takedown. When I was outside of the takedown fighting these enemies, I was thinking how good it would be if that's what the takedown felt like, and it should feel like that soon. Melee 1 troops feel the same inside and outside of the Melee 1 takedown when you're not on true takedown mode, and that's how I'm picking the Guardian Takedown will feel once this hotfix goes live. If you want to test out any of your weapons in preparation for the hotfix, you can head to any of the places on Necro like the Tanzadere Ruins or Desolation's Edge. Against those enemies, you'll get a good understanding of how your guns will perform when the health gets rebalanced next week, because right now it's a lot more trouble than it's worth. So that's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it and learned about what's happening to the Guardian Takedown sometime next week. If you did, consider dropping a like, or subscribing, and I'll catch you in the next one.